Now to our keen focus this afternoon, we want to give you live images exclusively to KBC Channel 1 at the Kasarani Stadium. As I told you earlier on, our very own Harambee Stars are set to take on DRC at exactly 3 p.m. and already people are seated at the Kasarani Stadium awaiting that particular clash. There are those live images. This is outside the Kasarani Stadium, especially at the footbridge. You can see security is tight outside the stadium, given that more Kenyans are trying to gain access into the stadium so that they can watch this particular clash. Once again, we do want to remind our viewers, if you do not have tickets for this particular game, you can watch it live on KBC Channel 1. We are also streaming it on www.kbc.co.ke. You do know that yesterday, Taifa Stars were able to kick off CHAN on a high note, of course, beating Burkina Faso 2-0. And in Tanzania, of course, following that particular clash, our very own Harambee Stars are set to take on DRC. You can see more Kenyans have trickled outside the Kasarani footbridge, of course, in support of our very own boys, that is Harambee Stars. As I told you earlier on, if you don't need to be closer to a set. All you need is your smartphone, and of course, you can watch this particular match that is starting in about 2 hours' time, and you'll be getting those live images any moment from now. This is live images outside the Kasarani Stadium. Of course, you do know that is the Kasarani underfoot bridge where people are trying to get to that particular route. You do know most of the routes, especially leading up to that particular stadium, have been closed. But do not worry, if you do not gain access to that particular stadium, you'll be watching it live on KBC. Remember, the hashtag is ChanEcoKBC. Well, if you're just joining us, our viewers, that is live images from the Kasarani footbridge where people have congregated there, of course, awaiting that particular clash. There you have the live images inside Kasarani Stadium. Of course, you can see people are still trickling in their numbers. Of course, you do know we need to jazz that particular stadium so that our boys can feel the love and, of course, ensure that they win this particular match against the DRC. This is the live images under the Kasarani footbridge where more people are trying to gain access to that particular route so that they can watch that particular match. You've earlier on seen the inside of Kasarani Stadium. The preparation are still ongoing. Remember, the match kicks off at exactly 3 p.m. You do not want to miss that particular match. As I told you, do not fear. If you have not gotten tickets to that particular match, you can watch it here live on KBC Channel 1 at the comfort of your home or wherever you want to watch it from.